mentioned earlier, completing your FAFSA makes you eligible for some of the other federal programs, the biggest of those programs being the federal Pell Grant program. So by completing your FAFSA, the first thing we're going to check is we're going to see if you're eligible for the Pell Grant. Students who qualify for the Pell Grant generally have, they look at income, and it's a way of essentially ranking families, with the most needy getting the most money and those that the government classifies as less needy maybe not qualifying for any of the Pell Grant. It is important though, and we encourage all students to submit their FAFSA to see if you've had a significant change in income. So maybe you're coming back to college because the events of the last couple months, you've lost your job or something like that. The FAFSA is still going to ask you for questions 2 years ago, and that's fine. Submit your FAFSA, complete it based on the questions they've asked you. But in the event you have experienced a change in your income for your household, we do have an option for you. The federal government allows us to use professional judgment to say, no, the income from 2 years ago doesn't make any sense. Let's try to predict what the income is going to be for this current year. And for a lot of students who may have recently lost a job, or maybe their families experienced some financial hardship, this may be the opportunity for them then to provide us that documentation, and then we can look and then you might qualify for a Pell Grant. So get the FAFSA in, see if you qualify for Pell Grant. That's going to be the first thing we do. The next thing that you're going to look into, we're going to see if you qualify for, are student loans. Student loans are not the best option. However, like me, I couldn't have gone to college if I didn't have student loans. So they're an option. And certainly if they're what get you into school and get you graduated, coming to college, walking away with a little bit of loan debt, but career potential is always going to be a better investment than taking out loans, not finishing, or just not finishing your degree at all because you wanted to avoid borrowing. My office will counsel you through this. If you are worried about student loans, you can always make an appointment and we can kind of financially plan on, how much loan are you going to need. The other option that may be available to you, not going to be available for the summer, but maybe next fall if that's of interest to you, is our work study program. So the work study allows you to essentially find a job on campus, get hired in at that job, and then work a shift, and then after 2 weeks you'll get a paycheck. So it's essentially a campus job, but it's kind of nice. You have new opportunities with work study that you wouldn't if you didn't have that fund awarded to you. If you want work study at KVCC, you would request it using our financial assistance application. You'd need to have a FAFSA on file, and we would then verify that you're eligible. And once we discover that you are, we would provide you kind of the jobs that are available. Those get listed on our website, and then you just let us know and we'll help you find an interview with a job you're interested in. So those are the big 3 federal programs: the Pell Grant, student loans, and work study. Additionally, the other big bucket of financial aid are scholarships. Scholarships generally require the FAFSA. Sometimes they don't, like the Kalamazoo Promise scholarship program does not require the FAFSA, but the TIP program through the state of Michigan does. I encourage you to fill out the FAFSA anyway. Most scholarship donors believe it's a small step, and they require most of their applicants to take that step to even consider them for aid. So even if you're not interested in need-based funding, even if you don't want a student loan, you may qualify for a scholarship that might require the FAFSA application. So I encourage you to do it.